people? This is the CornaStore podcast, episode 29. We got myself, Rob, and E. How you doing, brother?
What's up, baby? We up in here today.
Shit, we good, man. Shit, if y'all made it this far, make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. So yeah, man.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Ti and Tiny. So, what you think about that situation?
Uh, Being honest, I mean, if you already know me, fellas, ladies, people that subscribe, everything, people that know us, like we been in that lifestyle. Shit, I can say previously, like most of my life, and there's no way in here. I saw Ti on Instagram the other day. The women, I mean, it could get out of control sometimes, but like Ti say, you put my bedroom business out here for the world to hear and see. But guess what? You knew what you was doing when you came out there.
Now, do
You
you
knew
know all the
exactly what you was
players
getting into when you
involved?
came out there.
Do you know all the players
I know
involved?
one was Tiny's friend. Tiny friend was one girl that complained.
Mm-hmm.
They said she was an entrepreneur and her friend. And then there was another young lady that they flew in.
Mm-hmm.
She had flew in. And that lady, she came in and she was speaking like both of them said both women did say that they did a little coke with them and everything. Both of them kind of said that Tiny is the more aggressor, but
Oh,
she's
really?
also the more jealous type of chick.
Okay.
And honestly, that shit happens sometimes.
Mm.
And they when they put it out there, it's like Tiny's bisexual, so she like women, but when you in that lifestyle, man, it's still that woman still loves her husband or loves her man, not the third, but the person that they, the other lady is part of the relationship. And if they love that man that much, sometimes jealousy it creeps in. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
creeps in a lot. That's why
Okay.
you really gotta be more or less strong minded to do that. I say the
Oh, yeah.
women. The
Yeah.
women, men
Yeah.
too, because a man be like, "Damn, that girl got my woman moaning more than what I can do," and it get like that. But men, we so geeked into our fucking self. We just happy that we having the situation happen. The woman, more or less, is more can usually gets more jealous about the shit if it doesn't play the way she wants it to play in her head.
Okay. They mentioned something about them being drugged up. Like, do you think the stature that Ti has, like, do you think that he will even go that route to like have these chicks drugged up, or Ti being the superstar that he is, does he really have to do that?
I mean, shout out to Tip, of course, and nah, he don't gotta do that. I mean, and that's the thing. Like seen a lot of women chime in, like they was gonna get high any fucking way, whether it be the Molly, whether it be coke, whether it be weed. Everybody got their own vices before they do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And if you knew what you, and like I said, the whole point with me is, if you knew what you was getting yourself in, you could have just said, "Ti, Tiny, I don't want to come out there."
Right, right.
But if you going out there, I mean, all hands on deck. You know what you getting yourself into. We know what we getting ourselves into. Okay,
Yeah.
if we get a little high, get a little fucked up, regardless, it's still gonna happen.
Now they was dealing with her for years, so right.
I don't know how long they was doing the best friend, the young girl that they flew in. She just said she regretted coming out because she said she woke up. She said she don't remember anything. Excuse me, but she said she woke up and she was in between one of Ti guys and his wife. So I guess she felt like she was being spread around.
Oh damn. You know what? That's the monkey in the wrench right there. As far as like, okay, if it's just Tiny and Ti, then okay.
I understood that. Okay, and I do understand that. But like I said, I don't. He didn't more or less respond to that situation. But
Oh, okay. He was just talking about
but
him and his wife. Right. Okay.
right. He didn't go in depth with that one. And I mean, she said she woke up in between them. She said she don't can't really remember anything. My whole point was you went out there. Some couples do that. You have a couple of couples and a couple of girls, and it swing like that.
Mm-hmm.
If she went there with the knowledge of knowing that it's going to be an open, free swinging type thing, then it's like, what you really trying to accomplish by putting it out there like that?
Yeah. My whole thing is, man, like, if there's no rape kit, if there's no police report, why even bring the shit out there like that? I mean, like to me, I see it as you clout chasing.
Yeah, and see right, and I feel you on that. Now, the one that's Tiny Friends, she was speaking on the point that we don't ever want to believe black women when things like this happen. I want to believe you.
Oh yeah, of course.
They had an episode on Law and Order SVU maybe about 3 or 4 seasons ago with the same situation. The guy was having sex, his wife would bring the women in, and the woman was saying that the woman would really tie them down and let him have sex with her. So she's more or less like, well, rape him. She's more or less the accomplice. But to me, like I said, if we have somebody come over here with the intention, knowing that you know what you're coming to do, it's all consensual, and that's what T.I. said. That's what T.I. said. He said, "I'm telling you, anytime somebody did something with me and my wife, I can guarantee you it's consensual." And that's what I was totally on board, because I'm like, if a woman come over here with me and my wife and they know what they know, I would never have to go through that situation, because you know what you're coming over here for.
Okay, so like prior to girls coming over, like y'all directly have that communication as far as like, okay,
That's all out in it's out in the open. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
and if you're questioning yourself about it, then just don't come.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, and I'm pretty sure, like with Tip and T.I., they don't have to press no chick to lay up with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like most couples, married couples that's into that lifestyle, I mean, if you're coming over there, you know about the couple already ahead of time. That's what we used to talk about, like with Will and Jada. It was always a secret. They still try to make it a secret sometimes, but they had people come in. Them people come in, they know the situation. That's why I got mad at August Alsina, the guy that was fucking with Jada. He
Right.
fell in love with her, but it's like, you know what this is. You know what I'm saying? Jada not
Yeah.
leaving Will. You know what I'm saying? Will not leaving Jada. Whatever we do to keep our marriage going, spice it up, whatever you want to call it, whatever y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? It's still it's consensual all the way around the board. Now,
Mm.
some people, and I've been saying about the husband and the wife or the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Sometimes the third maybe can't handle all that at once.
Okay. Yeah.
You getting it from the woman, from the guy. I don't know if she in love, maybe she didn't like it, whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes she might feel uncomfortable, but you went in it knowing that it was consensual. You
Mm.
went in it knowing what you wanted to do.
What up? What up, y'all?
Well, what's
What
up, man?
up,
How you doing?
G?
Shit,
What's going on,
chilling,
dude?
man. Chilling,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah, man. We was
What?
talking about Tiny and Ti.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was.
y'all already got started, huh?
Yeah, I had to go in on it. Like, I'm like, if you're in that lifestyle, like T.I. said, like I was explaining to Rob, I'm like, man, it's consensual. If they came over and she knew what was going down, they don't have to rape nobody to have a threesome. You know what I'm saying?
What makes you think they don't have to?
Because they didn't drag the bitch over there. She came over there willingly. They
She could
flew
have
her
just been
in.
coming over there to kick it though.
Yeah. But see, that's my hope. Well, Phil, you can play devil's advocate with this one. You gonna lose, fam. If the chick coming over and you know what the fuck we're on, you already know what the situation is.
See,
you know what? I can say that the woman might feel uncomfortable. I can see what you said. Maybe the third say, maybe this is not what I want, but most women in this situation, that third chick, most of them understand, like, I'm coming over here for this. And if you don't, just back out before you even, because like I said, they flew the second girl, they flew her in. She could have stayed wherever city or state that she was at.
where'd she come from though?
I don't know. She was just saying that T.I. Tiny flew her in. They told her she got to do some Molly. At first she didn't agree, but she did it. You know what I'm saying? She said she did that. They said they did a little sniffing. Now, going to the first lady, the one that was Tiny friend. Tiny friend said that her and T.I. had a nice vibe, a real nice vibe.
Mm-hmm.
She said Tiny got jealous a little bit, and Tiny went to hit her. So she said they started fighting, and Tip choked her out, choked the girl out. She's like, "What is all this?" And like I say, now I will say that's your wife, your girlfriend. She could get jealous about the shit, but I really don't see Tiny, because they're saying she was bisexual from jump. I guess all the escape was, because we know about Candy and the other two look like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just their lifestyle. So I wouldn't put Tiny. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know these people, but like I said, if you know, I can guarantee you, if they did it once, they did it a few times with her. It shouldn't have been no beef and no problem. Like I said, Tip say, man, you want to put my stuff out there, I don't like that. But if you got to put yourself out there like that about put my sex life out there in the open, anybody that's been with me and my wife has been consensual, and I can guarantee that. And I if you've been in that lifestyle, you understand. Like, yeah, ain't nobody coming over here if they don't know what's going on.
So
Now,
what I heard that what is it? Her hairstylist or somebody, one of her friends said that she was going to get the girls for T.I. and Tiny.
That might have happened. Even if she went, you know what?
because I think they're trying to label it sex trafficking also.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be the sex traffickers. They would be the what do you call a prostitute? The guy who bought a prostitute. What do
The
you call
Johns,
The
the Johns,
Johns.
They would have been the
Johns.
Johns.
Right?
Mm.
But and my thing is, sex trafficking. All these women are of age.
I mean, sex trafficking.
No,
ain't got
it
to
has
do
no
with it.
age though.
But I'm saying they of age. They know what they're getting themselves into. They crossing state lines, but you coming to kick it with Tiny and Tip.
But they giving them drugs. That's the problem.
Sometimes you need to look. I'm finna smoke now, motherfucker, just because you made me mad.
I mean, alcohol is a drug, so
All right, alcohol's a drug. They just do
Molly is.
now. Like I said,
Okay.
we spoke on that. They said, I gotta do a little Molly, but I mean, both of them said they all was sniffing coke. The friend, the you know what I'm saying, the Tiny's friend, and then this other chick, they said they did a little coke, they did a little, a bump here, whatever, and they got it in. So what you want to they put a gun to her head and say you better sniff that coke?
He did put a gun to her head.
it wasn't for that reason though.
We don't. That was after the fact. Huh?
I don't
Now-
know.
Look, man. Look, this is all I gotta say about it.
Go ahead.
You ain't had no problem with it right after it happened. You ain't had no problem with it 5 months after it happened.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier prior to you coming in. As far as like, if there's no police support, there's no rape kit. I mean, why are you coming out with this now? I mean, you just doing it for clout or what?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's clout chasing. Don't make it right,
Right.
but it's still clout chasing.
Now, as far as like bedroom protocols or ground rules, I mean, is that mostly communicated between the wife and the third, and you just kind of like sitting back and like having your girlfriend or wife kind of communicate as far as like, what she can do to you, what she can't do to you, or vice versa?
No, yeah, I would say the wife and the husband, or the boyfriend or girlfriend, the two, they have their own communication of what they expect and what they can and can't do. And people got different rules of what they do in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't want you, we'll say, kissing a chick. Let's just go out there and we just fuck her and let her go. Everybody has their own rules. Some women be like, no holds barred, whatever. We here to have a good time, whatever you want to do, babe. And he said the same thing. But it's between those two, because that's the couple. Them the two people that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The third, she could maybe put something out or try to assist. Like, I enjoy this, I enjoy that. And I can understand that. But for the most part, you would put it between those two.
Okay. You got any questions, Phil?
Questions about what?
I don't know anything.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. So, are we gonna put a bow on that? T.I. and Tiny.
They
Yeah,
criminals. They need to throw their ass in jail. I'm tired of being in.
Hey, look.
Right, look.
Y'all put them in jail so many times.
Get
Y'all,
a
leave
little
them
money.
alone.
You get a little money, and you think you can do whatever the hell you want. This is a problem with society. You sitting out here, got your name and your face in front of the whole city of Atlanta, like you the damn mayor.
He's the king of Atlanta.
And you
He's
sex
the king of the
trafficking.
South,
Right. He's the king of the South.
And
And
you
he's
out
not
here,
sex trafficking.
you
man.
out here dropping putting illegal substances in people's bodies with the
They
intent.
taking that. They're
Nah,
taking that shit, man.
You're providing it. That means that you are illegally prescribing.
No, that means you having a party, shit. With all the, you know what? And that's the shit. Let me say this.
Man.
Let me
you
say
push
this.
illegal drugs.
The women put that out there. Like he said, what's going on in my bedroom. When I say what's going on in my bedroom, that means everything that's included with my house. Derek Jeter, Beyonce and Jay, They have parties.
They all guilty.
Wait,
too.
wait. You put the phones away, this and that. No shit's supposed to leave out there. Because guess what? We are famous. And what we do in our bed, whatever we into, if you're there, apparently you know what the fuck's going on. As I said, it's consensual.
That's why
you know
Beyonce make them sign NDAs.
Exactly.
You put yourself out there, and if you're not doing what you need to do to protect, you can't assume these people gonna respect your wishes.
Okay, I give you that. But that's my whole point. Come on, man. Everybody into some shit. Everybody got their own motherfucking kinks.
But we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about two well-known public figureheads of an entire city that's known worldwide. They make us. T.I. speaks so eloquently and he do so much for his community.
So he just gotta fuck. Cause he do all that. He just gotta fuck his wife for 20 fucking years. Just
not at all.
This, that, be the upstanding citizen. When you got niggas that don't make $50, there's fucking 6-7 bitches.
That's just the point, though. That's just the point, though. You got all of these accolades and you doing all these things, and you ain't got sense enough to protect yourself from that.
I give you that.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that. Yeah.
No, I totally agree. Like, okay.
I ain't saying he ain't got the right to do it, but you got to be smart about it. You can't be out here trying to preach like you so smart and you got everything going on, and then you make this rookie NFL year one college to NFL pro stupid mistake. Come on, man.
Okay.
He needs LeBron James team to like
exactly. He needs.
I see what you said.
LBJ to take care of that, man.
Oh hell yeah.
Come on,
LeBron got shot a lot.
T.I., you lose so much credibility for this stupidity.
Nah, it ain't stupid.
To me, this is equally as stupid as him getting caught with guns.
Let me say this, G. Sometimes you look at a chick. I should have to every motherfucker, and like I said, I know I'm famous and this and that in T.I.'s mind. I should have to every chick that walk in, I gotta say, bitch, you gotta sign this, you gotta sign this.
Yes, it's a business transaction. You see, you thinking on thousandaire terms. You gotta think on millionaire, it's multi-millionaire terms. But the minute you get more money, I don't care if it's $10, $100, $50, the more money you got, the more you need to think about what you're gonna do with it. And when you get that much money, the first thing you should be doing is thinking about protecting yourself, protecting your family. If you're not doing that, you screwing up, you messing up.
Yeah. I like that.
So. I roll with that.
So I love T.I. I've been a fan of T.I. I'm still a fan of T.I. But
from day one, man. Kicked it with the boy, kicked it with the nigga.
But he just fell into the Me Too movement now.
he ain't gonna get canceled.
He's canceled now.
He ain't gonna get canceled.
Tip ain't getting canceled. I mean, he still love the women. It ain't like he did to the women like what that fucking football player did to Shorty and shit.
Oh, Chad Wheeler. As a matter of fact, like the media sat on that story for a couple of days before the shit finally came out.
Yeah.
That's when you say white privilege, G. And I'm just gonna keep it real. She was black, he white. It should have been out there it should have been out the same day. Because guess what? If it was Antonio Brown.
Oh, his bitch was on Front Street.
Hey, they'd have told before he hit the bitch. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been all out there in the open. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I ain't like that. I can't G for that.
What city he in?
Seattle.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks were saying they're not gonna re-sign him. No shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It was his contract year, but you're not gonna re-sign him. I'm pretty sure. And that was a pretty young lady too. He fucked up. And I that's the part when I be looking like, dude, you a fucking football player. You an offensive tackle.
Now this motherfucker's probably about 6'4", 320.
Easy.
Right. So
you can. And then when she said he looked at her like, "Oh, you still alive?" When she trying to call the police and shit, because he thought he choked her to death. This nigga drinking a smoothie.
Actually, what started was he told her to like bow down to him or some shit, and she told him no. And then that's when he just went into this whole rage. And as far as the media putting out that he may have some type of mental illness, so they're trying to excuse his behavior. Yeah. So like if any other black athlete was to do that, they're not gonna come out with some type of mental. I mean, we all know that Antonio Brown got some type of illness, but they not coming out with AB like that.
Right. They ain't saying, something might be wrong. Right. No,
right.
He's just a nigga with money.
Right. They not leading
acting stupid. Exactly.
Yeah.
Man,
Shout out to AB in the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah,
AB,
first Super Bowl. First and only Super Bowl.
75 yards and a touchdown. You heard it here first, baby. Go Buccaneers. Go Buccaneers. Let me go give me a lighter for my blunt. Y'all be right back.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, nah, man. They need to go ahead and bury that dude. This is commonality, man. Anytime this kind of stuff happens, you already know what to expect from the media and the court system. Allow him to post bail. I just don't get it, man. I think I posted something on the site about this, just because he bipolar. I mean, what are you looking at to say that he's fit to be out in society? He shouldn't have got no bail. You be somebody close to death, they're calling you bipolar. He should have been institutionalized.
Yeah,
because they didn't kill. The police just showed up at a couple of black people houses, and they were clearly
having an episode and end up using their guns
and killed them. Right. The same thing happened to Laquan McDonald. You know, he was on drugs and apparently had some mental issues too, and he got shot 17 times. But you show up to this dude's house and he done beat this woman to the pulp, and they still was saying it was alleged. They wouldn't even.
Right. They wouldn't.
Yeah, I allegedly got hit in the face. This knot on my head is allegedly a knot. Like, what the fuck? Just come on, man. He did it.
Yeah, fuck.
They need to lock him up. He shouldn't get out until his trial.
Exactly, man. Let his ass sit for a while. Let him get his mind right, motherfucker. All right, man. What else, G? What else we talking about today? We got some time. What's up?
Well, I mean, I guess you could look at this as a good thing right now because of the snowstorm. As far as the carjacking, seems like it's a big epidemic that's going on around the city. And I just read recently how some 50-year-old got killed at in Lansing gas station for like kind of trying to carjack someone. So like
it's justified now. It's like, and you hate to say because it's 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds. Gee.
As young as 10. As young as 10 are doing it.
And then I say, what the fuck they mamas at? Because what I mean, what the fuck is they doing out here? I could see you 25, and I really believe it's these older cats that's geeking these shorties up because the shorties, they're not really getting no time for it.
It ain't like they collecting these cars and coming up on them. So I mean, to me, it just like it's an initiation or something.
You know, Meagan just showed me something today though. Some guy was out there on 146 and he found his Maxima and they were stripping it down. He said it was 2 Maximas. They were stripping his down. He did a little video. But back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s, that's what they would. When you get your cars jacked, they stripped it out there in them little factories, they old warehouses. Out there by Arnie's, right there, like Halston and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they used to go out there and do it. So that's where he found this shit. But I think he's from out there. But honestly, fellas, man, it's getting out of hand, and it's getting to the point. I thought about Fast and the Furious. Remember how Dominant was jacking the trucks, and them said the truck drivers started to get mad. They shooting back.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I really kind of went back to that, and I'm like, because people getting tired of going to the gas station, and these niggas really carjacking these motherfuckers. And then some other guy had a camera in his alley. He showed all the shorties just lined up. They was shorties just getting out the car, looking like Donut from The Wire. Shout out to Donut too. But looking like Donut from The Wire, just stealing cars. As young as hell, man.
Yeah, man, we got like a lot of little yummies coming around and, carjacking people, robbing people and shit. So, but yeah, man, I definitely blame the parents. And I mean, that's why I never subscribed to the whole defund the police, because within our communities, we know the perpetrators that's like, doing harm to others. So, I mean, prior to even going after the police, we need to go after ourselves. I mean, we know friends. Ourselves. Yeah, we got friends, family. We know the perpetrators. So are we ready to like sacrifice them before we even go try to sacrifice the police?
The problem with that is the ones who know who the perpetrators are benefiting from it. So why would they just decide they want to have a great family now and do the right thing? They don't give a shit either.
But my whole thing,
17, 18-year-old girls
out here. It's some motherfuckers out here that know, like, man, this shit ain't right. I mean, I be seeing this parking lot next to me. They be just dumping cars over there. We like, damn. So this where y'all carjacking motherfuckers is dumping the cars at?
How many times have you called the police about dumped cars over there?
She done called a couple of times. I done talked to the neighbors about it, and he said he done called a few times. And it's like, well, if y'all know that this where they dumping them at, why don't y'all rotate through here?
Just sit over there,
more.
right?
Yeah.
Sit on. But see, that's part of the problem too. Like you get certain people, like if y'all, people already in the area calling the police and letting police know what's going on. The police need to react to that. That ain't y'all job to constantly be over there because you putting yourself at risk. You know what I'm saying? That's the police job. So no, we definitely can't defund the police from that scenario.
No, at the same time, for that shit, man.
But at the same time,
find these motherfuckers.
If we spending all this money on them and they not doing that, then why do we need to keep paying them for it?
Because we have a no snitch policy in the community.
Who got a no snitch policy?
The black community.
It's the no snitch policy only falls on people who are part of that life. That don't got nothing to do with people who not part of that life.
I mean, we said it ain't for people that's working a 9 to 5 and
they don't fall into that no snitch policy.
I'm busting my ass off, and then when I finally get some good shit, and I pull up in the parking lot coming home from work after doing 12 fucking hours, a 12-year-old put a fucking gun on my head, and I got to give him the car.
Yeah, but I'm saying you not part of that life,
right? It's like why? Right? I'm not.
So the no snitch rule don't apply.
No, I'm saying like what? Okay, so like. I'm talking about like law-abiding citizens who live in these neighborhoods. They know who the perpetrators are,
right? But see,
most of them are not turning nobody in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get that. I understand that. But see, this is what I'm trying to say is those people feel like they're part of this no snitch policy, but they're not part of that life.
Right.
So they should feel empowered to call the police. The problem is, when they do call the police are already only reactionary. They'll come see what's going on and then they go about their business. They're not going to sit on the issue and try and resolve it or make their presence felt so that it's not happening no more.
Guess what?
So
if they were sticking motherfuckers up in Bridgeview, they would.
But they are though. People get carjacked all over Chicago all of the time. It's nothing the police can even do about it at this point.
It's kind of getting out of hand right now.
I mean, they carjacked somebody on Wacker, dude. Wacker Drive downtown at like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. What can you do about that? You can't. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, you get a better police response time. At least
he still ain't got his car back. He still ain't got his car back.
But no, I hear you there, G. It's a little out of hand. They say it's 100%. They say the rate that jumped 100% from last year.
Yeah, it's like
to this year. But 100%, and it's just fucking January, G.
Well, it's the last day of January. Yeah, that's the damn
That's just
thing.
one fucking month, and the thing is, dude, fellas. I mean, it's like you say, somebody got to stop and be like, hey, man, you little motherfuckers need to hold up. Like somebody got to be that voice and be like, slow down. You know what? The kid that shot the fireman, the retired fire officer.
All four been caught too, because I've been following that case too.
But Kim Fox, and somehow my Uncle Will say she related, but Kim Fox let the little boy out. He out on bond right now. The one that shot him, the first nigga to get out the car, first nigga shot him. He out on bond right now. The shorty in Indiana, y'all, remember he killed his people, about three of his people. They said he's going to get life. They said they're not going to give him the chair, but it's guaranteed he's going to get life.
Mm-hmm.
Our gun rules still, our laws are not like Illinois rules, Chicago rules ain't shit. We do not have that New York law, and we done spoke about this before. Plexico shot his fucking self, my niggas, and he had to do a year in a couple of days.
Well, that's because he was in a public place, in a club.
But he was in New York. The New York gun laws are way tougher than our gun laws here. They caught a shorty on 69th in the damn ride 2 nights ago. He threw his gun on the train, on the tracks. They got the gun, they got him. I think they say he 15 or 16.
Mm.
That little nigga need to stay up in that motherfucker till he's 61.
Did he shoot somebody or he just had a gun though?
He had the gun and he carjacked somebody.
Oh, okay. But he ain't shoot nobody.
It don't matter, motherfucker. He had the gun. You put a gun.
Is it a gun crime if he didn't shoot nobody?
Hey, is the gun?
I don't
legal?
know. I'm just asking.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I'm saying, like, does he have a permit to carry it?
Right. Do you get a permit to carry that motherfucker?
Then, so what's the charges for possession?
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying, motherfucker. If you headed out there, you got possession, you're in a stolen vehicle, you 16. Guess what, nigga? I see you when you 46. Oh, that's too steep for him. That's too steep for them kids. Man, fuck that nigga. Guess what? Them little niggas need, instead of jacking these cars, they should be up in the house e-learning right now.
As a matter of fact, it's plenty of work for them right now. They need to start shoveling driveways and sidewalks. It's plenty of money to be made right now.
And I get, hey, as much as I was just out there with me and my pop shit and my wife shit, nigga, I give you $100.
I would pay. Yes, I would pay.
Hell yeah. But then once I give him
snow money,
I'm gonna give him $100. He gonna come back in about an hour. If I got 100, I gotta have some more. He gonna come right back with his niggas and rob my ass up. Goofy ass.
Take your 100 and come back and rob your whole.
That mentality fucked up, yo.
Yeah, man.
But a lot of these kids, man, they need exposure to the world, man. They see life through the rapper lens. You know what I'm saying? YouTube lens. They don't really know what's going on in the rest of the world.
They don't know how beautiful the world is.
They don't. Nigga. They really don't, man.
I mean, shit. Just downtown. Look at our fucking intro to the fucking video. Downtown is fucking beautiful. Get your ass downtown.
They take that for granted, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't see it. They, like you said, they tunnel vision. They not even seeing how beautiful this motherfucking city is.
Yeah.
They tunnel vision. They fucked up, dude. And these little niggas, you try to talk to them, they get upset. They don't want to hear shit. But I'm telling y'all, ain't no discipline at home. Some because they don't give a fuck. Second, because they say we can't discipline our kids no more. We can't whoop our kids' ass. If I'm not whooping my child ass, my child don't have no fear.
Yeah, that policy was passed like in the mid '90s, right? So like, you know, fast forward up to this point. I mean,
if these kids don't have no if these kids ain't got no fear, then who the fuck are they scared of? They ain't scared of the parents because the parents can't discipline them, right? So they out here wilding. Nigga, I couldn't do shit because my parents can whoop my motherfucking ass.
But to conflict that though, man, you know, a lot of people will say because their parents beat their ass, kids act out.
So, no, you whoop my ass. I'm not gonna do it no more, nigga.
Not at home.
Not at home.
You get out in the world, you gonna go crazy.
But guess what? That's because the fucking neighbors used to tell on my motherfucking ass if I did some stupid shit.
But
and
the biggest
still
factor,
got my ass whooped.
But the biggest factor is having that competent male figure in the household, and that's the main thing that's missing right now. Like in general, across the black neighborhoods.
Yeah.
There you go.
But guess what? No, but I'm gonna say this. I am gonna say this. But you know what they used to do back in the day? I can't control you. Go to your daddy house. Daddy, man, I gotta watch the kid anyway. So now he gonna whoop his ass. The boy, they had some type of discipline regardless.
And then that boy end up being gay.
Teachers used to whip ass.
Teachers used to whoop.
Principals used to whip ass.
Everybody used to whoop ass. Yeah. Dude, they not scared of shit no more because ain't nobody disciplining their ass, dude. That's it.
Let me ask y'all this. I honestly, I didn't know it was a rule that you couldn't discipline your kids. I mean, it's been kind of out there floating, so you kind of hear it. Some people listen to it, but from my perspective, that was a generational change. I don't feel like there was a law that upended people.
I hear what you saying. Right. So nigga, it's a law.
Okay. So even if it is a law, the reason people stop beating their kids ain't got shit to do with it.
Well, I don't know. Well,
because there's still a whole lot of people out here that beat their kids.
I hope so.
I mean, yes, but
because I beat mine. No, I mean,
no, not like that. But it's a form of discipline. Like my kid, I don't have to whoop their ass for them. No, I'm saying, if they fuck up to the extent where they need an ass whooping, it's cool. But nigga, I look at that. My kid, I can roll my fucking ass and I'll talk to you for 3 days and you gonna motherfucking ship up and ship right because you don't know where the fuck my head at.
Mm-hmm.
The parents was the ones that we thought was fucking crazy when we was little. Man, she whooped you all over the house. Man, she crazy. I want to fuck up. Exactly. Not, I'm scared of the fucking kid coming in. I whoop his ass. He gonna kill me a week later. The little shorty in Indiana killed his parents because they was mad because he said they was mad at him because he left out the house.
So they was probably whooping him. He might have
they
killed him
won't.
out of. He
doubt
probably
that.
killed him out of.
Nah,
I
shut the
doubt
fuck
that.
up.
I
Phil.
doubt that.
If they was whooping his ass the way, if they was whooping his ass before he got 17, when they told him don't go out the fucking house, the motherfucker wouldn't have left out the house.
How many times was you told not to go out the house and you still went out the house?
Motherfucker, I went out the house when I was goddamn 19 when I was grown.
You ain't go out the house. We ain't never snuck out the house.
Yeah, I snuck out the house. Not the
What you
carjack
talking
no
about
fucking
then?
body. Nigga, you
Well,
know what we
that's
did?
different.
Wait. When we 15,
to fucking play basketball in the alley.
Right. In the alley, nigga, when I'm 14, 15, 16, and they say they go out the house, and I know they on their way home, the best I did was stay in a 5-house radius so I could sit on a porch. Cause you know what'll happen? If they came home and I was gone and they told me don't go, I'd get my ass whooped.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Now
That shit blows me,
look,
man.
Now, if it's like excessive discipline as far as like bruising, then yes, CPS will likely be notified, something like that. But as far as like spankings and like I don't know, screaming at them or I don't know, but basically,
it's a thin line. I hear what you said.
As long
There's a difference between a whooping and abuse.
Right. As long as it's not excessive, but yeah, if there's bruising, man, then yes, CPS will be involved.
Right, yeah.
So kids
I'm
got
aware
that
of
option now.
But that's what phone books are for. But I mean, besides that, what I'm basically getting at is we're saying that our generation is the one that's not paying attention to their kids, but we were disciplined. So what are y'all even talking about?
I'm still doing the discipline, motherfucker. That's the whole point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You saying that a lot of this wouldn't have happened if
you ain't
the
gonna
parents,
hit no 10 kids. You
if
ain't gonna
the
hit none
parents
of
were
10
still
kids
whooping the
we
kids.
got. 10 kids we got. You're not gonna hit none of them committed no fucking crime.
What I'm saying is, you're saying that because of this law, and because of this law, parents start whooping their kids. But we're part of the generation that got whooped. So you're saying it's our fault that we stopped whooping our kids, that now our kids are being out here trifling.
I'm not saying that's the factor. The factor is no fathers in the household. That's my argument.
So whoopings ain't got nothing to do with it. Beating your kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
I say they no discipline, y'all. I hear
it
what
comes
you
hand
saying.
in hand to me.
Honestly, I don't think it got anything to do with the household.
I think
it has everything to do with the repercussions of the infrastructure of the city and the communities changing.
Right.
I think breaking up the projects had a whole lot to do with it.
And what was the projects filled with, for the most part?
A lot of love. I don't know what you're saying. What you mean? What was it filled with?
He said that we kept the niggas in the section, the wild motherfuckers in one section, one area, and we policed them through 35th and motherfucking state, 31st and state,
all the way to 55th. Yeah.
We kept them in that area. We knew what the fuck it was. That bullshit. You tore those projects down. They went every motherfucking where, from Palos Hills, Palos Hills to motherfucking River Oaks to motherfucking up north sometime. Like, I understand exactly what you're saying, G.
And now, yeah, they opened Pandora's box by closing the projects. People was in the projects. Money was all in the projects. People was getting money. Wasn't nobody getting hurt. I mean people was getting hurt. Not nearly the type of crime that's happening now. Don't get me wrong. I got childhood friends that was murdered. You know what I'm saying? And during that time frame. But we talking about carjackings all over the city, robberies all over the city. That's drugs rampant. All these different types of drugs that's being rampantly used all across the city.
When you just had it from 55th to 31st, from state, maybe over the king.
Yeah, it was controlled substance at that point. Now it's uncontrolled. You got people, you put people in all of these settings that they're not familiar with. They lost structure. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had nobody to turn to. The first person they find out on the street that's on the same level was them, or slightly above or below. You got somebody who was once in a gang, who's now around kids who ain't affiliated or didn't know nothing about it. They done flipped them, and now they think they affiliated, and they just feel like they got to act out to be crazy to keep up with the actual people who was doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got a whole bunch, to me, a bunch of suburban kids gang banging. That never made any sense to me.
But guess what? But I'm in control, but you're totally right. But then you got them like that. Now, like you said, they crazy in the fucking head. They don't have no fear. They ain't got no reason. They don't got no reason. But now it's so easy for them to pull a trigger because they try to be as tough as the nigga that brought them in.
Exactly. When we was growing up, when I first started having my experiences outside of the suburbs, and I started seeing, getting a little older and seeing kids in the suburbs who's gang banging, I was like, what are y'all doing this for? Y'all live in houses with backyards and green grass. I live in a project building with gates literally 3 feet outside of my front door.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't got no reason to be gang banging.
But now all that grass is brown as shit in the suburb. Not for real, because
it's facts.
The mentality like fucked up. Now it's not cool to want to be poor in the hood.
I mean, look at like in the 90s, like in LA. I mean, a lot of people had houses that was still high crime.
Hey,
but
nigga,
that's different.
It's 98 degrees every day of the year, motherfucker. You gonna start shooting some motherfuckers too.
That's a whole that's a whole nother monster.
I get Cali a pat, and then the LA shit, man, that shit, when crack hit out there, like I'm finna start watching the little show on Hulu and shit.
Snowfall, yeah. Oh yeah,
so,
that's great show.
Right.
Great
show. What's the way that crack hit out there and all that? And I mean, drugs got a lot to do with it, but hey, guess what? They still got their suburbs in Cali. You ain't bringing that shit up there in Beverly.
Oh hell no.
You ain't bringing that shit up there in the hills, nigga.
Right.
And that's how it should have been. Yeah. And that's how it should have been, like on 40, like on 147 to 159. But I gotta put them out there like that.
Yeah.
You used to go out there, man. G1 shit shake. Them revolts cops was sick.
Man, so quiet out there.
Quiet, Dalton, beautiful. Great. Dalton was the shit.
Dalton used to be like upscale suburbs.
It did.
Right.
Now you got people out there telling me, man, don't move to Dalton. I'm like, really?
Nigga. I tell them, man, Dalton, it ain't Dalton, nigga. It's 147th Street, folks.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's
how fucked up it is, man. It's like, I don't know. Like I say, I think we more or less, and I mean, I've been in that situation, but I think we glorify the hood too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking like this is a spot that we got to change. We got to do better ourselves. See, like you say, Phil, see what the world is like, and then come back to the hood and say, hey, y'all, this shit is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because I mean, even now, these kids ain't struggling, man. To me, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people over the world right now struggling, but
due to COVID and shit,
right?
Yeah.
But when I think about growing up and seeing, being in the projects and knowing what that life was like, waiting for the end of the month for old groceries to be brought to the neighborhood and all of the kids running up to the trucks to get old groceries, like I saw that as struggling. These kids, they got a meal ready for them. You know what I'm saying? They got decent apartments. Some of them have nice houses. Most of the time you see them when they on YouTube, they in the alley behind their house. I ain't never had a house. To this day, I ain't got no house. You know what I'm saying? So if you live in a house, you have no reason to be gangbanging. Sell your house and move it to a.
What you said? No, I hear what you
said.
Saying.
First world problems.
You really half-ass middle class. You might be lower than middle class, but you're not poor. You don't.
Man,
if all that hood shit, man. If you just nigga, don't say you can't get no fucking jobs. Cause I'm riding around there. We hiring. Motherfuckers don't want to work no more, dude. Everybody think it's supposed to come like that.
Yeah, facts.
That social media shit, man. So social media,
right? So everybody try to do a scam. Everybody can't do a scam because guess what? Yeah. Believe it or not, the government gonna catch up to you. I don't give a fuck who you is. The government gonna catch up with you. So you can't do the scams all the time. So you can't sit on your ass and pop your computer up and get $500,000. You gotta get your ass up and work for it. And them niggas, and it's mostly and our young black men, they act like they don't want to do it. First off, you can't motherfucking go to work with your pants on hanging around your fucking knees. Man, y'all done made me motherfucking mad today, man.
Yeah, no, shout out to
for real, man.
Y'all made it hard for yourselves, man. But it's definitely ways out for y'all to get money without, you know what I'm saying, putting people in harm's way. And carjacking it ain't it, man. Because most people get you know what I'm saying, own style in their car, you
And
ain't
that's how
getting
the
far
dude
with
track
it.
this shit.
Right.
The
Yeah.
dude say
Right.
GPS, then we got OnStar.
You can
What
hide.
the
You
fuck?
gonna get caught in 10 minutes. The car gonna shut off. So you just wasting your time. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
ones that is getting away with that shit, fam, y'all look shorties, man. There's so much other shit. But shit, it's young girls doing the shit, y'all.
I think that got something to do with it too, though, man. We didn't masculize our young females, man. They out here dressing like boys, acting like boys, and they less appealing to those same boys. Because when we was
Well,
growing up, we
well, when
wanted
the
all
guys
we
got them
was
tight ass pants on, nigga, they ain't doing nothing but attracting other boys. Their ass hanging out.
Damn, how the roles reverse, huh?
man.
Fuck,
That's
man.
you Rod like to say he's smiling now. He like
The
he
roles
said we going
reversed
towards
though.
his type of conversation.
Yeah, the roles, and it's the truth though, man. It's like, God
Yeah,
damn, y'all.
y'all women need to stay pretty. Y'all need to keep these young men
But wait,
distracted.
wait. Say exactly. But them niggas ain't on that shit, dude. Niggas, we want everybody just trying to like holler at chicks back in the day, dude.
That
They
was
go to work
90% our day.
90%. After we went to work, I'm trying to get on some chicks. That's it, man. What harm is that? We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even get conversation. They've been telling me, some girl in New York, man. I heard this story the other day. It's kind of fucked up. She told a nigga she didn't want to talk to her. The dude and his guy whooped her ass.
Oh, the liquor store.
Like, yeah. She went to the liquor
Oh,
store. Dude whooped her
yeah.
ass because he didn't want to talk to her. That's because these men ain't ever been said no to. They don't know how to handle it.
Exactly.
These niggas ain't never been. They never been fucking disciplined to know, nigga, you're not gonna get everything in life.
Right.
This lady do not want you. Walk the fuck off. Why I want to whoop her ass? Because she didn't want to talk to me, dude.
That's just like the dude who killed
Yeah.
the Asian girl on UIC. He wanted to
Yeah.
talk to her.
Oh yeah,
She
in
wasn't
a
going.
garage.
He ended
Yeah.
up murdering
Yeah,
her.
in the parking garage over there on motherfucking Taylor. Yeah. I mean, what
Yeah.
the fuck? You can't now, girl gotta give you a number, be scared of you. Like I said, if he whooped your ass because you said no, if he would have said yeah, he's been whooping your ass for the next 3 years.
Yep. Facts.
Man, fuck these niggas.
It's a lot of moving parts, man. It's a lot of moving parts. That's what I'm saying. You can't just singleize, the home is not always the reason. That's not limited to the reason. It's a lot of what these kids see. You know what I'm saying? You can't control everything the kids see. It's a lot of what they hear. You definitely can't control everything these kids hear. You obviously impose on them some type of core structure to live from. But if you working 8 hours a day, that means you're not home probably 10 hours a day. It's only 14 hours left in the day. You're going to sleep 8 hours of those days. That means it's only 6 hours for you to commune with your kid. Your kid's going to be at school for a large portion of that. That means you might be spending 3 to 4 hours a day with your kid. That means for the remainder of that time that you're not with them, they're being society is putting its imprint on your child.
They put their fingerprint on your child. And I totally agree, but guess what? It don't take that many hours to let your child know you love them. Stop that stupid shit. It's just how you bring it to them, and like you don't have to go out there and act the fool. I got you. That's why the fuck I'm working all these fucking hours, so you can be okay. So when you grow up, you can do this. I always say this, y'all. When Top was younger, G, I used to motherfucking get drunk all the time, kick it, go to work, party and bullshit with the niggas. We Lakeshore Drives, Stony Island, kick it. But I always wanted her to see that every day I kicked it and got fucked up and did all that shit. The next morning I got up and went to work. Cause I can't do all that shit if I'm sitting on my ass not doing shit. Like I say, they not around us all the time. So when they do see us, let's show that little part, or we do speak to them for them hours or two, trying to get in their mind when we eating dinner, or we just sitting around watching TV. Just, hey, you paying attention to the world? You don't need to do this shit.
Yeah.
You don't need this shit.
Every little bit helps, but honestly, we as parents, and we obviously got a better grip on, parenting than a lot of people. A lot of others may not have the same grip on parenting as we do, but at the same time, we're existing right now in a world that's vastly different from when we grew up. It didn't take a lot for our parents to imprint on us. We didn't have as much static in the world at that
So
time.
that's why you kind of blame social media then?
I blame a lot of things. I can't just
Mhm.
blame one thing. Social media is a part of it. Media is a part of it. The people and the amount of exposure others are exposed to, and that, you know, their friends and all of that. All of it plays a part of it. So it's the community of people. It's not just one thing. You see what I'm saying? We can't
Yeah.
control everything. So to me, it means that either we need to figure out more ways that we can put our imprint even deeper into our kids, or we need to take away a larger portion of their time away from us.
Yeah, we got to dedicate like a full show to this. Like you said, so many nuances. I mean, between at home life and social media. Media on TV and the way that they interact with their friends out in the world. So I mean, it's so many different factions, man. So I mean, just to have like
Yeah.
a 20-minute conversation about it, we're not gonna hit on all factors. So,
No, yeah,
but yeah,
absolutely not. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a big
we
subject.
get back to it. We
yeah.
definitely get back to it, man.
It's
All
a
right, give me
big
the Super
subject.
Bowl picks, man. Give me the Super Bowl picks, fellas. We'll put a pin on that one.
We'll do the Super Bowl picks next week. But as far as the Super Bowl itself, as far as the halftime acts, what y'all think about the
Okay.
weekend this year?
I fuck with him, dude.
I actually like his music, but as far as him having his own halftime show for the NFL Super Bowl, I mean, I thought I was kind of out of his reach, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I don't
agree.
know.
I agree with you. I think that
I don't
you know,
know. I mean,
kinda,
I can see where you coming from. Yeah, go ahead.
people starting to it's not being taken. The Super Bowl at halftime ain't what it used to be. It's a
Wait,
whole lot of
who's a
companies
big
that back
act?
out of it. I'm saying, hold
Okay,
on,
who's a
I'm
big
saying,
act though, Phil? Who, like right now? Who would be a big act you think that deserves it right now? Because I'm telling you, man, the boy got some good music, G.
no,
Yeah, he got great music.
I'm not taking anything away from him as a talent. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying it's so much going on in the world. A lot of people withdrawing. They don't want to be part of it. You see, it's still a whole lot of people that feel like the NFL is shitting on black people, and most of the talent is going to be from the black pool. So
Okay. All
they
right.
slim pickings for them.
Also, like another factor is that the halftime acts they actually have to pay the NFL to perform,
Yeah,
and also Jay-Z, he is the gatekeeper to dictate who performs there or not. So like people like Chris Brown would never perform on the Super Bowl halftime because him and Jay-Z got beef.
And that's so crazy because you say that Chris Brown could tear down the Super Bowl party. You know,
Exactly.
a
Oh, yeah.
halftime show. Yeah,
Exactly.
Chris, man.
Right now he probably would have been the only person I would have thought of, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great one, dude. That is, I mean, Chris would tear that motherfucker up. Then maybe have a cameo feat, a couple of songs with Drake and whoever. But
Right.
Chris could carry his own tune.
Has Drake done the Super Bowl?
Nah, Drake haven't done one.
You know what? Drake could be a good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Why isn't he?
Right? Why isn't Drake or
That's
why
the
isn't
that's
Chris
the
Brown?
better question. To me, that's the better question. Why hasn't more seasoned talents done a halftime show?
That's a good
Maybe
one, G.
maybe they don't want to pay. You have to pay for that.
But okay,
Do
I
you think any
understand
of
you
these
gotta pay
artists
for
gonna be
that.
hurt by that?
I
I was
mean,
gonna say,
they won't be hurt,
not-
but it's the
If-
pro-
they won't-
If the Weeknd can pay for it, do you think any of them gonna have a
he
problem?
paid he paid $7 million to perform.
But let me say
Okay,
this.
so if
How
he
much-
got $7
how much he
million
gonna recoup off that? Once all them white folks that don't really listen to him listen to the shit, like damn,
He should pick up more fans though.
yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, but
I don't know that he would. I feel like that's already his target audience.
I was just gonna say that, Phil. I don't know. His music really more catered to, you know, a lot of
Pop.
people
He's
say
more
he
pop.
play coke, right? A lot of people say he made coke music. I ain't never been on coke, but I've been high as hell listening to this shit, and I'm like, damn, this nigga make cocaine music. No, but like I said, I like his talent. I'm not upset with him doing the halftime show. Nothing. I really enjoy his music. But like y'all say, the Chris Browns and the Drakes, G, like they would, man. Hey, I agree with that. They really can. They would body that shit.
I think Usher would do good, but Usher's music kind of cold right now. But Usher, he'll be a good performer.
Usher has a large pop following too. A large electronic music following.
Yeah.
A lot. He's been doing a lot of techno type music
music.
lately.
Yeah, techno music. Yeah.
You know,
So yeah.
if Kanye's mind was right, I could see him doing it.
He would never do it, though.
You know what's so crazy, y'all? We talk about Kanye when it comes to that. Like Kanye, this was fucked up with me when it comes to the music industry. With Chicago, of course. Rest in peace to everybody that got popped off in the last 2 years too. That I listen to now, and I'm like, damn, King Von really could spit. You know, shit like that. But between R. Kelly and Kanye, they catalogs, honestly, they both fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But they catalog, you couldn't even do a verse like the Lil Boosie even said, who the fuck can do a verses against R. Kelly?
Yeah, he was correct. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Kanye, even with it, Kanye can just play all his instrumentals. And the rap, he got better with rap the more I felt he kept rapping. Then he kind of, like I said, went kind of tone deaf lately with all this shit he going through.
He just went Hollywood.
Yeah, but do you listen? Like, I just listen to Jay sometimes. I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, these two geniuses from the Shy.
Yeah. I mean, some of the
best artists of the world, and they fucked.
Yeah, some most talented people in the world come from this region, man. Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones,
Q, Babyface down in Indianapolis, Naptown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can still hang with the East Coast and West Coast and down south people, but it's like we the ones that always fuck up the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all go crazy up here.
I don't know, man.
But I mean, that's Chicago mentality, though.
It's something in the water.
Something in the water.
Something in the water.
Something in the water, y'all. For real,
well, it's something
man.
Everywhere else. It's something in everywhere else water. Because as soon as we leave here, is when we start.
That's when we lose our fucking mind. Exactly. Shit.
A couple people that we lost recently. Rest in peace to Cicely Tyson and Hank Aaron. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah.
Recently?
Larry.
Don Chaney, man.
Oh yeah, Temple. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Temple. Yeah,
good, great coach, man.
Yeah.
But most of these people that we lost, Larry King.
Larry King. Yeah.
But they were all old. Like I said, if you've been in the 89, 90 bracket, y'all lived a great life, man. And especially Miss Tyson, man. She man, I loved her. Man, she's a sweetheart, y'all.
Yeah, when a wife found out about her dying, she was like, "Oh my God, Rob, guess who died?" I'm thinking it's gonna be like a Chadwick Boseman type of shock. She was like Cicely Tyson. I'm like, Cassie, she like 90-something years old. I would expect that.
And that's what I said. You know, like at her age, okay, when she died, it was, oh God, it was just, you know,
right.
That's somebody you can really look back and say, man, she held it down for us.
Right. Yeah, you know, and we actually saw her in a movie recently. It was like a Tyler Perry movie.
She was in that.
A Fall from Grace.
Yeah, she was in all the movies.
She a sweetheart, man. I still love that hoodlum, G.
Oh yeah.
When she got mad at Bumpy, all hell the king. You the king now. I said, damn, she mad at the motherfucker. Yeah, so shout out to her, man. We'll miss her.
You know what? Looking at the old pictures. Okay, looking at her old pictures, she was a beautiful woman, and honestly, she kind of favors Trina a little bit as far as her old pictures.
Yeah, shout out to Trina. She do look like I swear she cute. Look like Trina, G.
Trina is not a diss. It's not a diss.
I'm telling you, she look good. I'm like, damn, she did kind of favor. But give me a beauty of the week before we get up out of here, boy.
Oh yeah, beauty of the week this week is gonna be Miss Meagan Tandy. You can find her on she was on Batwoman, and also she was on Survivor's Remorse. And she was a former Miss California USA 2007. She was a Miss USA third runner-up in 2007. So yeah, man, I think she's another bad chick. You know what? She was in California at the same time I was out there, so in the grand scheme of things, I actually had a chance, but I just never met her.
I'm gonna give her 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna give you 2 thumbs up on this.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
she jump on board for that.
I'm on that one, G. I'm on that one.
All right, that's what's up, y'all. Y'all
Super
got
Bowl
anything else?
Sunday next week? No, Super Bowl Sunday. We all here next week before the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Y'all want to do noon? Does that work for y'all?
Because Super Bowl will be at 5. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make some gumbo. Y'all got any Super Bowl dishes coming up on y'all end? I'll make some
think
gumbo. I'm gonna make some sangria. So I'm gonna have a nice little solo spread for myself downstairs. So
see, I'm just gonna go with the usual, man. Some pizza and wings, G, and
yeah.
just get ready to see what they do, baby.
Okay. How about you, Phil?
All right.
That's my cooking weekend. So I'll be cooking for the whole week. I can't just cook for Super Bowl.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right,
So it's
y'all.
gonna be a
This
bunch of
is
shit.
the Corner Store Podcast, episode 29. If you made it throughout the duration of the video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah,
Next
for
week,
sure.
we
All right,
out.
y'all. All right. See ya.
Gone.
Later, y'all.